Caleb.
This bout is scheduled for 12.
And this one has all of... And there's the bell to start round one. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. The straight right just misses. After beating Caleb Plant in their first contest, Canelo said that Caleb earned his respect, and now he's earned the rematch. Let's see if he makes the most of it.
Alvarez, Caleb Plant, remember at the press conference, Alvarez slipped his shot, slapped him in the press conference. Do you remember? Now these two have got to get on with it in the ring.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. And he scores with the counter. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted his head, they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Swing and a miss with that jab. No rest for the weary. Do you believe this? When are we going to see a jab from these two? Perfect counter land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Work, I love that. I love that. The jab's slick.
Back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off.
What you're doing, the gaps will appear. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't.
One round that you've lost, don't worry about.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just missed with that jab. Good counter punching. The straight right just misses. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The jab doesn't quite connect. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good counter punch. The perfect counter lands. Talk about planting that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working. Here's what's he have to do differently.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Focus. Get your mind on the job.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good?
Let's get it started in round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Beautiful counter punch. Can't land the jab there. Punch, counter punch. Punch, counter punch. A perfect counter shot. A straight right just misses. They exchange punches. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter. There's a counter shot. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Just misses with that uppercut. Good counter punch. Missed him with that uppercut. Punch, counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. talk about planting that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get the job done.
Swift will appear. Just get him on the end of the jab. You
Back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight.
start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. You were thinking. You were smart.
Here we go to the fourth round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A perfect counter shot. That counter shot lands. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Nice counter. Just misses with the right uppercut. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They miss with the jab. There's a counter shot. Good counter punching. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. That last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Mate, what you doing? Come on. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll...
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
Get on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Great, you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Time for the fifth round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which... Whoa, wait a minute! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. That was the moment.
Now you've got to wake up. You've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill.
Oh my goodness! Down goes Caleb Plant. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He still won a fight.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. You are ready.
One round, two knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Absolutely crazy.
Keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear. Just stay focused.
What you doing? You switched off completely. I need you to focus on what you're
Smart. You were thinking, you were smart,
You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back the...
get the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take it.
I need you to get back out there.
There's the bell to start round 6. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Looking to land the hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Nice counter shot. Got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
That counter shot lands. Good counter punch. Both trying for a knockout. Nice counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Let's see that again.
The right on. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths.
You out. Great work. Just the same again. Don't change.
Worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad.
Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
There. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Will appear. You were thinking.
And there's the bell for round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Trying to land that jab. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? That uppercut doesn't get through. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Punch, counter punch. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo is down. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. Now, you say it. Night-night.